Hey guys, so I just wanted to do um, a later review, a revised review of this, the Timber Creek Black Panther riser. Now I'm just going to focus on the riser for this video. I mean, I'm still a Timber Creek fanboy. I still love the bow. I I don't regret buying this because it's nice to hold, it's nice to shoot, and it's got me into the ILF system, which is a brilliant system. But yeah, when you buy a bow, there's a period where you don't see any of the negativity. You don't see any of the bad sides of it. You're fully in love with the bow, and that time now has passed, and there are a couple of nagging little issues that, for a riser this expensive, shouldn't that it just shouldn't be there. But it's, as I said, I am still a fanboy and I do really love shooting this bow. But aesthetically, I know it's really pathetic. It's not worth putting that much fuss over. And if this was a cheap riser, I wouldn't. But the riser itself, I think, is still like £125 brand new. So it makes a difference. Now, the inside there, the discoloring, it's just an off-put. Now, it's nothing mechanically wrong with it. It's not going to lead to any limb failure, but it's the bottom here is clean, it's tidy, it looks nice, and then you get the discoloration in here. It's just, yeah, it annoys me, but it's nothing that severe. But what really did it was, obviously it's tapped for stabilizers, top and bottom. I have a stabilizer here. I have a short rod. So I thought, as I have it, I'll try it, and I hooked up the top stabilizer and I shot, and it felt all right. I hooked up to the bottom one and I shot. Again, felt all right. I mean, I think I prefer the feeling of the bow without it, but that's just my choice, and it's why I try these things. What I didn't realize when I took the stabilizer out of the bottom tap was the actual thread came out with it. Now, I didn't realize that. I thought it was just a circle being a rivet or a washer, something just aesthetic that I had lost from shooting, which again was really, really annoying. That wasn't the case though. I looked at the stabilizing rod and this was still on it. Now, again, if this was a cheap riser, then that wouldn't mean anything. I would just do what I did and put a little bit of glue, whack it back in. But considering the price of this riser and the fact that just came out, yeah, that is a slap in the face, I think. It leads me to the second part of this. I think that this riser is so expensive because it's the ILF system, which is a brilliant system, and I genuinely love it. I love the idea that I can go onto eBay, which I did earlier, and just generally look for ILF limbs to either change the appearance or to go up and down with the draw weight, just to see what was out there, to see the prices. And I found limbs for about £40, which is pretty damn impressive. So as I'm scrolling down, it shows me a riser. It shows me a riser from China, and it looks almost exactly like this. Now the grip is maybe a little more orange, but it's the same, more or less. And obviously the Timber Creek stamp isn't there. But the international limb fitting system is there. The top tap and the bottom tap for stabilizers, for an arrow rest and a pressure button, if that's what you want. That's all the same. And even this beautiful little arrow rest, that was all there. And that was there for £80 from China, which included postage. Now look, I don't regret buying the bow because it's a Timber Creek bow. It's a Timber Creek riser. You know, I do really love picking it up. I do love shooting it. However, had I have known that I could get a riser exactly like this on eBay for £80 rather than, I think, I'm pretty sure the Timber Creek riser is £125. So if I could have spent £80 rather than £125 and then just got a pair of limbs for £40 from somewhere else, I would have done that. I would have. I mean, I love the rig that I've got now. I love the setup, and the limbs would look completely different if I did it that way. But that would have been nicer if that riser has the same problems. And I can't tell if that riser does have the same problems without having it here, but it's just one of those things that have really nagged at me. So, I don't want to take business away from Timber Creek, but yeah, it's worth looking on eBay for archery gear, for archery accessories, and especially when you know roughly what you want and you find pretty much this for about £40 less. Now, £40 isn't a huge amount of money in the archery world, but £40 is still substantial money. You can get a few arrows, you can get gloves, you can get quivers, or you can buy it on, takeaway. But yeah, that's my little dig. That's what has annoyed me quite a bit about this particular riser. But it's still good to pick up. I still go shooting with it almost daily. I plan on going shooting tomorrow morning with this bow, and I'm not gonna let this get to me. I just wanted to pass it on though. I'll see if I can find the link to the seller on eBay. I only had a quick look, but I'm pretty sure it's a shop. So I'll try and find them again and leave the link in the description box below. See you next time.